Alright, boys, we're back. So let's do a quick review of the first Berserker Khazan. I have played this game since launch extensively, a lot on stream, most of it on stream, and I have made many video guides, walkthroughs for the missions, where to find the secrets and stuff. So I know a lot about the game. I have now more than 100 hours in the game. So I figured that I'd do a quick review, albeit late. A quick review of the game, final verdict. So for those who don't know, the first Berserker Khazan is a soulsborne kind of game from Neople, published by Nexon. It's not a FromSoft game. It's from another company, but it really does try to be in that kind of lane of gaming type. And it is set in the Dungeon Fighters Online universe, which is a type of game that is mostly a 2D beat 'em up side scroller, kind of like Dragon's Crown or Golden Axe, or even for the boomer gamers like me, good old Dungeons and Dragons arcade machine. Oh, kind of like that. But this game, the first Berserker Khazan, is very much a Soulsborne like. So, third person action behind the character camera type, with timing, parries, blocks, and dodges, and all that you can expect from such a style of game. And so, now that that's out of the way, is Berserker Khazan good? Yes, it is amazing. It is the best non FromSoft Souls like out there. Liza P was amazing. Another Crab's Treasure was to die for. Delightful, beautiful, heartfelt, funny. But the first Berserker Khazan brings it all in. It just brings all the action. It brings magnificent cutscene, extremely beautiful soundscapes, music, lovely music. It is just a phenomenal package. It is semi-open world, meaning that everything is cut into missions, and each mission has side quests, so sub-missions. So in total, there's 44 total missions you can partake in, but there's 16 main missions. And so there's a ton of secrets, a ton of lore to find that will all lead to getting a true ending eventually. If you get it all, if you follow the guides that I put out, you will get it. But yeah, it is the total package. Character customization is incredible. There's three main weapon types. There's dual wield, there's a great broadsword, and there is a spear type deal. And there's also the possibility of fighting range with a javelin. And I mean, in one playthrough, you will not be able to unlock everything that you want to unlock within a specific build, while considering all the defensive, more common skills that you need, or that you should be taking, for that matter. Um, so I really, really, really can't recommend enough this game. It is the best feeling action-packed game in that kind of gameplay type, gameplay loop, since Sekiro by a country mile. It is it moves and it plays so much better than Elden Ring. No, the exploration is not the same. It is not open world, semi-open world, all cut into different missions that you can kind of explore it a little bit at your leisure, but it's more closed off. It's more more directed action rather than open world, choose your own adventure type deal, which is great. Which is great. I love both style. I loved Elden Ring for the landscape, the immersion, and panoramas and the scenery, but this just brings a different type of product. It's just more visceral, in your face, nuts to butts, kind of grind out, very dirty action, which is exactly what I was longing for ever since Sekiro, really. So I can't recommend that game enough, quite frankly. Um, you have in the game the possibility of crafting. You have the possibility of augmenting gear, meaning every tier of gear as you progress, you will unlock different tiers of gear and different sets that you can craft and that you can also customize. So, starting at standard gear, all the way up to the top, you'll get to have passives that you can switch around, and so you can really focus fire certain builds depending on your playstyle. It is very malleable. It is very convenient and user friendly and easy to understand and work with. Um, I it is a fantastic game. I can't honestly. I don't have much more to say about it. It's just a great action-packed product. And as a synopsis, just to give you a little bit of an overview, you are General Khazan, and you've been sentenced to life in exile for a crime you didn't commit. And then the spirit of vengeance sees you as a very enticing vessel body, and he wants to take over your body to do his bidding. But as the magnificent general that you are, you overcome his power and form kind of an alliance where both of you will unite in a quest to both solve your own grievances. And yeah, it's amazing. It has a true ending. So to complete the game based on how long to beat, it would be expected to be about 55 to 60 hours to do everything. I took a little bit more time than that because I did many guides and videos about the game, but I've enjoyed my run all the way through tremendously. It is also very new game plus worthy. As I was getting to the end, I unlocked a new tier of gear, and I didn't have time to build really a build around that new tier, which I would have loved to do because it had one new unmodifiable passive that was really strong per gear slot, and I really wanted to have that. But that being said, that will be for New Game Plus if New Game Plus ever happens. I'd say honestly, it's a very well made game, beautiful to look at, fantastic cutscenes. By all means, do give it a shot. If I don't like giving scores on a 10-point scale. If I were to give it one, I would say it's a 9.5 for sure. But it is definitely a must play. If you don't have, the money to do that, wait for a sale for sure. But do definitely keep that on your radar, as it is one of the great games that will be available this year. Well, that have been made available this year. So yeah, and I'm sure it will be at the Game Awards. Convinced. So yeah, it's a do not miss for 2025. Do play that game. It is amazing. If that's in that kind of lane that you like, soulsborne kind of games, it is definitely a must play. So, yep, that's it, boys. It was a pleasure. It was a privilege. And that concludes my whole Khazan arc. I think I did about, what, 47 videos now? So, that concludes it. But it was a trip. It was a blast, and I can't recommend this game enough for Souls-like enjoyers. That's it. Have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next ones. Bye!